We're back with another episode. You know what it is. It's KG Money Green. Who do we got to the right?
It's done like the connect.
Now, long time coming. One of these guests haven't been on the platform with like, if I can count, probably like 700 days, 365, something close to that. He came with a whole different group. Who we got to the right of Dunlap though?
Nigel the GOAT, producer, engineer for Vibehouse, EST.
Gotcha.
We got Leek Williams, writer, songwriter, and also artist for Vibehouse EST. We got Chin, artist, filmmaker for Vibehouse EST.
And you already know who it is. It's Skull motherfucking Jackson and this motherfucker Iceman Skull. And man, we coming here to get it in with the bucket list, you know what I'm saying?
For sure. Like KG said, it's been a minute since the last time we've seen you specifically. And yeah. We was actually talking about that earlier.
Yeah, for sure.
So, and with these new faces as well, we would like to get to know y'all. Which is why we are here today.
Okay. On a beautiful Friday.
You feel me? So, at least for me, like you asked me earlier, how have you been? And what are you all currently feeling in regards to what you all have been creating together? The energy that you all have now and what you're currently trying to put into the future, just to get us an introduction to what you all do at Vibehouse, or through Vibehouse.
Well, shoot. Well, I've been working, you know what I'm saying, grinding, with my group. We've been working countless days and nights. You know, this is the film, videographer. Again, artist right here, producer, and artist right here. So, we're just constantly working at this point, like trying to get to the point where we're expanding, our whole empire. To be honest with you, and it starts from just us continuously working together day and night, every day, consistency, discipline. So yeah, that's what we've been doing, and I can pass it to my teammates so they can elaborate a little bit more on it.
Yeah, on top of what Skull was saying, especially for Vibehouse, we've been doing this for basically 5 years, since 2017. I know, of course, y'all have met Skull. I be the ninja in the group, so I just be flying and going everywhere. So I'm the last of the person you see. And then you got Gil over here that's, artistry, and Uno, that's production.
Right.
And we all like tap into different other realms that we like to do. So it's hard to put us in a box. So that also makes it a lot more unique with our group as a whole. Yeah.
Wait, so many to add to something. So, and hopefully you can answer this question.
For sure.
Working in a group, because we know about how it is to work in a group. My major question is, what is one thing y'all admire about the other counterpart in the group that makes them on their journey? Because I think a lot of people think about what they do first on the journey as a group. But what do you admire about the other person inside the group?
I think that's something that makes our group something. I mean, everybody will say they're unique, but I think that's truly what makes us unique. We started off as brothers. You know what I'm saying? This is my cousin right here, and these are my brothers, and we're all brothers as a unit. So, in terms of artistry and anything we put out, we're all in full support of what's going on. Whether it's Uno has a vlog that he's putting out, he got this new beat that he's selling, or Chin just released a video, or shot a music video for somebody, even whether it's inside or outside of the group, because he has external clients as well. If Skull has, some music that's popping right now, or he has a video out, we're all riding behind Skull, and vice versa. If I have something that's put out, or if we might have something collectively as artists, to where we all are collaborating. But I think just our fight together, we all understand this is a 7 game series. It's a long game in this. So, we all support each other in whatever we do, individually and collectively.
I know that just in general, when it comes to building, it definitely takes a vision, it takes patience, and it's also, as you stated earlier, it takes discipline, because you got to get through those tough days. So, in regards to the vision that you all are building with Vibehouse, what is that drive that keeps you all thriving and trying to get through?
I mean, I mean, we, I mean, it's mostly like I don't know what these is.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
But
We is gonna be having this thing.
I mean, we really love what we do.
You see, like how we be for real. This is how we be for real. Like just like at the crib or as a group, like we just be having these sidebar conversations with everybody. Go ahead, now. My bad.
Nah, they even started. But nah, pretty much what drives us is, I mean, just like I know for me personally, like just seeing like they motivated me kind of just to even start doing what I did because I've only been at this producing for about 5 years myself. So it's like just seeing the work ethic, of certain people in our group and seeing how far they've came just from starting this, like it gives you that motivation. And you kind of always got to think about what brought you in this too, to give you that drive, you know what I'm saying? Just to continue it because it can be discouraging. It's tough, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of niggas don't understand. Like it takes years to really build a real team out of nothing. So you got to really just understand and stay down. Like really stay down and understand what staying down is. It's not just what I'm saying, just making beats every day. Like it's connecting with people, linking with people, figuring out everything there is about what you're trying to get yourself into. Just learning all that. So yeah, that's just some of the things that motivated me personally.
So how'd you come up with Vibehouse?
I think like just for I know it's probably for everybody in the group at the end of the day. Like we really love this shit. Like we got a deep love for that shit. Like if you don't have no love for this, you have to damn near want this shit when you don't have anything. Like you want to, you like I make music, bro, knowing that I might not ever make this shit. But down there, when I make when I make some music and I go in that studio and I come out of that bitch, I'm like, damn, I love this shit. And if you don't love that shit, how can you expect anybody else to love it?
Passion is the drive for real. It's really, really is passion.
For real.
You can't explain it. It's just like Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? He had a passion. Kobe Bryant, they had passions for it that nobody could explain. So that's why they're in the realm they're in. So you kind of just gotta have it in you.
Yeah. So why Vibehouse? How'd you come up with that?
Man. So, man, I mean, it was one of those things. I think it kind of came together naturally. We had other members, in that time period, but throughout that time, we were down in the basement, in a house, and it was a lot of vibes. You know what I'm saying? So we just said, shit. This is Vibe House. You know what I'm saying? This is what we doing. We starting here, and we gonna show the world. From the basement to the penthouses to to everywhere else. So that's kind of what we wanted to do, was just spread the vibes and spread our natural energy with the world. So we all agreed on that.
No pun intended, but coming to our house, goddamn.
Hey man,
No, I'm just saying, no pun intended, but just coming to our house, goddamn.
You're gonna get
Very soon.
vibes.
Very soon.
So if you can talk about your fan base and everything like that, how does the feedback correlate to the projects and the music, or even down to the engineering? How do you put that into the project?
So what's interesting about our fan base is that we haven't even touched the realm that we want to touch when it comes to a fan base, because we all again are not separate entities, but we're separate individuals, and we all bring something to the table. Like I said, he's a videographer, he has his own company and everything, but he's a part of Vibehouse. Artist, producer, artist. So when I think about an actual fan base that we've accumulated, we haven't even touched that shit. We haven't scratched the surface. That's why we're here with y'all, because we know that y'all trying to grow y'all stuff too. Yeah. Same with us. We're trying to grow every step of the way. Like we're trying to grow every day. So
You had an idea of what it should, your ideal fan base looks like, down to target audience demographic. What would that look like and why?
I feel like all of it is different since we're all different. Like, and we all make different. Like we all literally make different music. Like I sing and rap. Like he sings and rap. He sings and rap. It's just we're all different. Like so, I think it's a broad spectrum when it comes down to it. Because again, this guy's he'll be in London in the next couple weeks. Well, in the next week. So I mean, it's broad.
Inspired to Afro beats and UK grime and whatever's out there that they got going on in London, but we all have different tastes and different we all have different tastes in music and different ranges of styles that we like because we all come from different backgrounds a little bit, so similar but then different backgrounds. So naturally, of course, we all would gravitate toward a little bit of different things. But the cool and the fun thing is that we all come together and make something that sounds very unique, but it just fits. It just works. And so,
I walked into the room and
literally,
this man was listening to classical. That shit was fire.
like I had a Brazilian visit.
Yeah. My question is really towards you. This next question. You being the filmmaker out of the group and having everyone have different type of music that they're creating and everything. How do you go into that room? Say if you want to make a video for one of the other. How do you go into that room and have it not be that distracted by the whole Vibehouse? Because it is so many different personalities. How do you make it uniquely to this individual or that individual? What is your process? If you can walk us through that.
Okay. So
I ask a lot of questions. I get it going.
No, you're good. That's a good question. Good question. I'm like, I ain't thought of that. So, okay. So, disclaimer. Shooting film is like human psychology. So, when you shoot film, you're basically putting a person in their best light, how they want to be perceived. So, in order to film them that looks good and how they feel, how they want to look good, you have to get to know them and understand what they like with their own eye. Because everybody's eye and what they think looks cool is going to be uniquely to them. So what I do is I look at everything from a blank canvas, and especially with the fellas here, they all have 3 different eyes, including myself, that are vastly different. So I just be on Pinterest, send them a Pinterest board with just a whole bunch of just ideas sorted out. And I say, just pick photos of what you like, send it to me. And then we can draft that into an actual project, actual video, actual film. And that's how dealing with clients, I can figure out their eye and what they like. They like shadows, they like dramatic stuff, they like more floaty, airy stuff. They like more editorial, more photography studio. They like more freestyle. They like more stuff with effects. They like more short, film-like content that's more simple, that tells more storytelling. So there's so many different aspects to film. So I've been doing film for like 4 years now. 4 years. And I didn't go to school, nothing for it. I just was self-taught from a friend of mine's, Ron. And when I started, I was shooting weddings. So I came in a totally different realm with like a computer science and IT background. So this wasn't even something that I wanted to do growing up. It was something that just happened to come.
You say you got a computer background. How did that correlate? How do you use that in film?
That's a great question because I have a background in computer programming, computer science, IT. And so when I'm in Premiere and After Effects, it feels like I'm coding. No cap. Like when no cap. Like when I open up Premiere and I put my earphones in and I turn up like the touchpad with the light and the lights come off, it literally feels like I'm entering ChatGPT or C++ or C#. I'm coding a program that I want to, and really with Premiere or Adobe editing, it's like coding because there's a bunch of numbers and every single difference in numbers makes the whole image look totally different. That's how complex it gets, but I enjoy it. I like filming because it's telling stories and it's telling other people's perspectives. My fault, other people's perspectives. So it's less of like filming to make profit. It's more so I film because it's my way of helping the community. Like I use my camera equipment to go out and help reveal and show a different perspective or light to other individuals and give other individuals that light and that attention, that they deserve as well. So if that answers your question.
Honestly, that was a perfect segue, like you said earlier, into the question that I had. Which pretty much pertains to what it takes to be mentally strong when you have to keep refining your skills like for the next level. Like what is that journey like for you all trying to stay focused not just to the vision that y'all are trying to build, but to your own disciplines to keep, honing your skill sets even further so that you can reach these global um goals.
That's a great question. I think internally we definitely keep each other motivated, at the forefront. We always challenge each other to, not get complacent on what's already been put out or what we already have in the vault that the world has not heard yet. We still want to keep creating. Shout out to, what I'm saying, the GOAT, my producer, our producer. He keeps us going with all the beats and all the fresh ideas because, that's where it starts from the standpoint of sound. Once I can't make, as an artist, I can't make a song without having a beat. So, once I have a beat and once I have a sound, I can make another song. So um and if we don't have anything on video and we don't have anything shot, there's nothing that's visually being displayed to social media and our fan bases and our audiences. So everybody kind of keeps us above water, so to speak, and everybody loves it genuinely, which is great to say. It's not for the money, it's not for the cloud, it's not for any of that. It's really genuinely for the love of the craft and for each other. And for our village. So that's who we do it for, that's why we do it. And since we've defined our why, we just are able to continue through God and and through our experiences, through things that we go through, things up, down, good, bad, ugly. We put that into into our sound, into our visuals, into what we do ultimately. And there's always another story to tell for us. So we challenge ourselves to, again, get better, find a new rhyme scheme, find a new harmony, a new kick, a new 808 that we haven't used, like in everything that we do, a new shot angle, a new filter, something that we haven't done before to make the next thing better than the last thing.
I mean, we can keep asking questions, but is it time for the challenge? Okay, okay.
My bad. Don't watch on my phone do some crazy shit every time. Every time. Last and final question. I'm gonna go off script. This is a different question. Recently, with all these award shows, what's it, Grammys, BET Awards, and all that. A lot of artists recently, and I'm gonna tie this into projects recently, have not been caring about the aspect of receiving awards and that form of what's the word, gratification. But also, with that being said, a lot of artists and even down to filmmakers have been in an area where they feel like they're competing a lot with streamers because at the end of the day, everybody needs a stream. And a lot of music sales and everything has been going down where people project that they might be selling 50K this month, but they're going to end up selling 20. But they also are competing with cost and net, speed, and all that because now at the end of the day, stream is a stream. It doesn't matter. So how do you know that and know that information? How do you go about that process?
That really is, bro. I'm not even gonna lie, dog. Marketing.
Even talk about, even if y'all can answer about awards, how y'all feel about even receiving awards and stuff too. I guess it was a 2-part question.
I'm sorry, bro. I may need you to re-ask that for me, just to clarify, because to me it sounded like a 2-part question.
Yeah,
Okay.
You can
Please, could you ask it over time? My bad.
Okay, so for the first question, in regards to how you feel about gratification in general, if someone were to present something to you for your work, how does that moment, how has that moment been with what you've accomplished thus far? That's the first part.
What you think? What y'all think?
I feel like
What y'all think?
I don't.
Because I think it's more of a collective question. Yeah. It's pretty collective because we all have really achieved a lot in the past 2 years. He dropped the tape. I just dropped my album. Just dropped my album like a couple weeks ago that I've been working on for the past 5 years. With Life After Journey. Yeah,
go put it in the comments. Make sure y'all tap in.
And then my boy Skull has been releasing music for the past couple years as well. Gil is scheduled to release soon. So, and they're all big projects that we all spent a lot of time and energy and passion and live and listen to them. So, collectively, what do y'all think? And how do y'all
accept
feel?
all awards? You know what I'm saying?
BET, you know what I'm saying? You're listening.
We accept all.
I mean,
I feel that too.
Like I said, you love it, bro. Like none of that stuff. If you love it, you put passion behind that shit every single day. And like I said, you stay consistent. You don't have to worry about the gratification. It's all gonna come to you with the hard work that you put in. Yeah, I'm not worried about no awards, bro. Like I literally, me personally, and I know all the fellas feel it's like we make music that's like dear to our hearts. Like things that I go through. Like I might have just broke up. I did just break up with just broke up with my girl and wrote a song. Niggas stupid. Just broke up with my girl and it made a song literally like a week before that, and it had to do with the breakup. But I didn't know we were gonna break up. So it's really like a everyday life, like everything that we go through. Like Gil said, and I'm piggybacking on that. Everything that we do all comes back to some real life shit, like what we go through on a daily basis. Because we're human. We're all human in the group.
And to add on to this point, it came up super fast after you said it. OG said something to me, and he was spitting. He said, "An artist is a tortured soul." So a lot of times, as an artist, when we create from our heart, it's really stemming from the pain and the stress and the trauma and all of the heartaches that we've been through growing up, and that art is just a way to release that in a positive way and not a destructive way. So it's more like an outlet. So it's literally the awards. I would love to have awards because it brings a sense of accomplishment. But then also on the other side, I personally don't need awards to validate my work as good or bringing me a sense of peace, because I just dropped my album and I have a lot of clarity and peace in my life. And the next projects I drop, I'm just feeling more committed to go bigger. Because when you finish what you start, that's just a success already, because a lot of people don't finish what they start. So when you just finish what you start, you already winning. Everything else just follows.
And honestly, bro, like, I'm gonna give it to you. You can have I'm saying like with them, just give me gratification from them. My rock, my fam. That shit is amazing because I can go to them first before I even hit the stage, the BET or these people. Like they fuck with that shit and they can come back to me and say, "Bro, good job." That's everything that I need in the world.
Facts. And in terms of just the streams from that vantage point, That's definitely important, and and that's changed. We all '90s babies, you know what I'm saying? So we done seen, people selling CDs out of their trunks of their cars at Kroger and all of that. Like go from that to now go check my new, YouTube video out on IG. So, um, for sure, the OG. But I mean streams, we welcome those too. That's all great. That's all, it's great to receive the love and receive the streams and receive all the numbers and all of that. But, at the end again, like my brother said, we do this for the craft. We do this for the love of what we do. And ultimately, more than anything, it's what you stream. What are you showing the people? What are the people seeing? What are you spreading to future generations? That's what we want to do for our people and our listeners.
I think that was a good note, good segue point to go into the part of the challenge that y'all have never done. He's done before. The bucket list challenge, didn't do it.
Challenge.
Maybe so.
But
I don't know, but we had a great conversation that day.
But here we go though. If you don't know now, you know the bucket list challenge is when we go inside the bucket, we wrap, just like a bucket. You hear me, right? Just like a bucket. A bucket has a lot of different things, just like a bucket list. You don't know what you're gonna get, and we just how we're gonna do it. Today, I got nothing inside the bucket, but we're going virtual with it. So I'm gonna pull it up my phone. Y'all ready?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, cool.
For sure. Let's do it.
I feel like every time I do something different. It's never the same though. It's never the same.
Like that tumbleweed.
All right, first question. All right, I think this is a stupid first question, but fuck it. Let's do it.
That little music started playing in my head as soon as I hear that little tumbleweed.
Do a fish have a thirst for water? Does a fish have thirst for water? Which is a stupid first question.
Water sign.
I would. I mean,
bro.
You really bust laugh.
It's crazy.
Don't they need the water?
Yeah, I'm about to say, like, they basically made it shit at this point.
You need water to survive.
We made a water. I'm pretty sure they need it.
I thought about a metaphor for a fish.
Does the fish represent something?
Yeah, I don't know.
Is this a trick question?
Hell no, that's a dumb question.
Then yes.
What does the fish actually represent?
I'm gonna say yes, bro. Yeah, for sure.
We're gonna say yes.
They underwater, right?
They say yes, right?
That nigga said right.
All right, next question. Here we go. Which one would you prefer? Have no nose but have a really good smelling finger? What the fuck? Or be blind but have a really nice smile?
This finger. I don't want to. I gotta see, bro. I mean, whatever that was with the finger, I don't want to be blind. Like being blind is the worst shit. That shit was crazy. What you said? The finger. So hold on.
All right, here you go. I'm gonna say it slow. I'm gonna say. The question is: would you prefer have no nose but the fingers smell cool, or be blind?
Hello, bro.
Or be blind but you got a nice smile? So technically, you never see your smile.
I'm going with the first option number one.
I got option number one. Option number one for me.
I gotta see, bro.
You say okay. What is
I
that?
have a good smelling finger.
Okay, you got a good smelling finger. You can.
I'm one. I'll take the finger one.
But you got a good smile.
You do got it.
So
Scope with number two. And number two.
Like,
I wish
I could see it.
What's up?
Hey,
pull away, Charles.
He said, "But now I gotta see that shit."
I gotta see it. I'm just saying. I want to see it. Smile.
All right, next question. Wow. These two. This is gonna be stupid, and the other two are gonna be normal. When you make a sandwich, why is the bread square, but the meat is round?
All right, go ahead.
that's a good question.
That is a good
Why is the bread square when you make a sound?
But the meat is round.
The loaves.
Yeah, I'm about to say it's a loaf.
I said the same shit about pizza. Like,
That's a bar.
Why is it in a box?
That ain't
Like
true.
it's in a square, and it's round, and it's triangle.
They got
You know what?
It is
You
a
know
fact.
what?
You're right, though.
You
It
know
is.
what?
It's
That's
such a-
actually
it is
very
such a-
profound. The bread doesn't have to be square. It could be circular. It could be a triangle. It could be anything because it's just grain. Oh, that's processed. Huh?
Yeah, no. Well, why they just make them eat square?
That's a great question, actually. It doesn't have to be square.
Why the turkey not square?
It can really be any type of symmetry or any type of.
Flip it around, guys.
It could be an octagon. It could be a pentagon. It could be a pentagon.
Alright.
I don't know.
It'll work perfect.
Last two final questions. Here we
Yeah,
go.
dog.
If you had to pick a song that play every time that you walked in the room, what would it be and why?
Oh,
That's easy. Get him. Molly, my bean.
For sure for my cuz. For sure for my cuz. You know lie. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna say shout out to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the A. I'd say Bank Account 21 Savage.
That's a good one.
For sure.
I didn't even think about that one.
That's something I can listen to over again. It's quick. It's bouncy. It's vibey.
I would say backup for him is still serving.
That's a good one.
dang, bro, that's tough. I got a lot of
Producer.
music.
He a producer, so he got
You got
like
in your head,
carts of different favorite ones that you like.
I feel like the song I play all the time, bro, is "You Should" by Rollo.
I know what you're talking about.
I had that shit on repeat all the time to the point where it's like I be forgetting I'm playing it.
Everybody got that one.
Yeah.
Don't play over and over again, bro.
It gotta be that one you want to make that beat like. Screw
No.
Not screw loose.
That made me. It's a Dolph song. Rest in peace, my nigga. So, but I'm trying to remember the song. Every time I play it, bro, I just feel like I'm on top of the world. I don't know what it is, bro. I'm trying to remember. Is it that Trick or Treat song, or is it Get Paid?
Get paid.
It might. It's one of them songs, bro.
That shit
can't
lit
think
though.
of
I
it.
ain't lie. Get paid lit.
But Dolph for sure. Any Dolph, majority of Dolph song make a nigga feel like I want to go
You got a song?
be productive, get something, get some money, something. I don't know.
Motivation.
That's what I'm saying. I got a lot, bro. Go through phases.
Yeah, exactly
You go
though.
through
Like it
phases.
be different phases of life. I can recognize what I'm going through based
Mhm.
off the music I'm listening to. You feel me?
That's
Mhm.
for sure.
Yeah.
That shit real, bro.
Let me
It's
write that
real.
one down.
It's real, bro.
You just got a quote stolen.
Bro, you had
today.
Real shit.
One day you sent me some what's buddy name? You
dead
sent me,
ass.
bro. You
I
sent me.
feel that. I
you
feel
sent
that
me
shit.
D'Angelo album, bro.
Can you repeat that, please?
And I was
Well, I
literally
mean,
listening to that for a week. Yeah, bro. When you sent me that shit, I was just like, I was feeling like, you know.
Yeah.
I think it was One More Gin. One More Gin, D'Angelo. No. Yeah. That shit smooth as hell, bro.
All right, last final question, and y'all can all answer this. Our motto here at the Bucket List: you only live once, so let's make an impact now. How you gonna leave an impact on the world?
That's a really good question.
Can you give us like 5 seconds?
Huddle.
I was about to say.
We'll put a timer on the screen.
Nah, I want the world in summary to know that I and we were here. You know what I'm saying? And to know what we were about, what we what we stand for, you know what I'm saying? And to put, the rest of our people on in the same fashion. So they can do what they love to.
Sure.
All in one.
Okay, got some.
For me, respect, legacy, redemption.
Damn. That's good. You know that shit deep when you only got one word.
Y'all want me to elaborate?
You could have,
I mean, so basically what I mean by that, respect, legacy, redemption, um, in my past, my upbringing, I wasn't really respected. I went through a lot. Um, Gaining respect, trying to also accomplish things and dealing with a lot of adversity was heavy growing up. So now, as I get older, and if I have, eventually, I would love to have kids someday, create generational wealth. But above that, it's just leaving a legacy so my kids have a future better than me. So it's like every single thing that I do now is going to impact my offspring. So that's why now, like, I try and make sure that I'm very specific and I be careful and watch myself because everything you do affects your offspring. It goes straight to the kid. Like the apple does not fall from the tree at all. But yeah, that's it. Respect, of course, as a man, and legacy, leaving something with my kids, and redemption, proving people that anything is possible, and proving people that skinny dude with glasses can do anything. That's it.
But yeah, he fell down. Just got quiet. The question. What was the question again? So it was
like, how you gonna leave the impact on the world?
By just being me, bro. At the end of the day, I feel like that's the most important part of it. Like most people like try to create this figment or this imagination of something that they're really not. And me as an artist, bro, I want to come out and make sure that everybody knows that I'm truthfully being myself every single time that I step into a room, a studio, any space. Um, so yeah, that's and it makes truthfully like honest and sonically pleasing music that my kids, like he said, backing off and piggybacking off on him, that my kids, my mother, my family, everybody can respect and be like, damn, I know Sco. And Sco is just an extension of Christopher at the end of the day. So that's what I want to do. Leave a legacy.
These some of the best answers I ever heard asking that question. Real shit.
Yeah, I would say the same for me. Just remaining myself. I think it's played a big part in my life because I mean, I didn't ain't gonna lie, I didn't even know I was gonna be a producer. I was trying to get into sports broadcasting, so it's just like crazy, like how life is turned. But yeah, just remaining myself, allowing it to really just impact the sound, and hopefully the sound can spread to the point where it'll impact somebody else. You know what I'm saying? And they might want to make improvise on my sound or whatever. Take a little bit of my sauce and add it to their sauce. So that's the kind of impact I want to make. Just spreading my sauce. You know what I'm saying? Don't gatekeep. No, I would say that. Don't try not to gatekeep anything for anybody because we all we got. You know what I'm saying? We help the next person. So that's my goal.
But with that being said, where can they find all y'all social medias and your personal information, and also drop all the albums and any project y'all got? Let the people know what y'all got.
You can follow me on IG at Prod by the Goat One, PRODBYDA Goat One, the number one. You can follow us on IG at Vibehouse.est. Um, we dropped a album last year, and we had a single off of it called Bad, featuring my boy Sco and another artist that we collaborate with, Destructive Creations. So that's out on YouTube. Yeah, you can find it on my IG page or his IG page. So just check it out on YouTube. That's it.
For sure. You can find me at leak_Williams, LEAK_Williams. And again, catch me on vibehouse.est.
Y'all can catch me at Jared the Six, JARODTHESIXTH, spelled out. I recently just dropped my album, Life After Journey. So it's out everywhere on platforms. I'm really excited about it, and I'm really proud of that work. Yeah. Oh, I had a slow moment. I had a slow moment. Bleed, bleed. It's the liquor, man.
Good support system,
Cool.
though. Good
My
support
fault,
system.
y'all. And my second page is Chin Films, my film production company with my boy Faneo, co-founder. And the team in London. Shout out to Femi. Shout out to Queso. Shout out to Jade. Shout out to my boy Mega. Shout out to Sharice, Mars, and the team here. And Marche, Miss Chin Films. That's the team for Chin Films. I'm proud about it. I'm happy about it. Expansion. So this at Chin Films. CHINN 2N. Thank y'all.
You can follow me at Who is Sco. That's my community page. That's Christopher. That's a WHOSCO. Wait, no, I'm tripping. I'm tripping like a motherfucker. That's WHOIS.
You're gonna be cutting out so much stuff.
Right. SCO. You can follow me on my artist page, Forever Sco Jackson. That's spelled up Forever Sco Jackson, SCOJACKSON, Forever Sco Jackson. I'm dropping a project sometimes next year called Forever. So For God So Loves the Grateful. You can see I'm wearing the Grateful hoodie. And yeah, shout out my boy DC, Destructive Creations. We have a amazing strip joint for the strip club for the ladies, called Bag. Out everywhere, video everywhere, produced by Nigel the Ghost, sitting over there far to my left. And yeah, man, we here with the bucket list, man, and it's been a pleasure, man. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all for bringing us out here, man. For real.
And with that being said, it's KG Money Green. Who do I got to the right?
It's done the connect.
Who do I got to the right of her?
Nigel the GOAT.
Nick Will, Chin.
Forever Sco Jackson and
And I'm pretty sure y'all are watching this in the house, so always remember, just vibe. We out.
Yes, sir.